the thought also of the postseason.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Allen comes in for Green, and a switcher also for New York. McBride's checked in. And New York, looking at who they've got. Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's McBride in at the point guard position. Houston in the lead. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
D.A., it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move for sure. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Connects from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Eason's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Anunoby outside. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. It's tipped. Rockets leading by 7. Allen outside. From deep. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
It's been all about Dillon Brooks for the Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
We've got Amen Thompson. Allen is out there with Green. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Adams in at the center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin. That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
From deep, Brunson. Eason grabs the board.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And he converts the layup. Eason's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so Green will bring it up for Houston. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Adams with the screen on Hart. Here's Thompson. And Houston again with the bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
McBride. No good with the wing jumper.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Count that one. Green's got 5 now.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around him.
Here's Brunson, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Green. He's got 9.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Brunson. He's got 6. So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Hart with it. Now Green defending. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Adams finds Eason. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's Houston with another.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. Brooks checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Jalen Green. Towns the pass to Anunoby. Towns looking around. Out to Bridges. Stolen by Allen. Brooks dishes to Smith. VanVleet outside. To the middle. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. So for New York, their last game, a win against Detroit. Pass to Towns. Back to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Bridges has got 5 now.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
MP inside. Defended by Bridges. A nice shot by MP. He's got 11.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Bridges kicks to Payne. New York moving the ball around. Towns for 3. Rockets with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Wasted no time on that one. Smith's got his first basket.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Payne in the post. Covered by VanVleet. Payne can't hit. Smith kicks to Brooks. Pass to MP. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Here's Payne. He has yet to score. Down low. The kick out to Anunoby. New York missing again. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the New York Knicks.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct. These teams often get addicted, Shaq, to the three.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Checking out New York. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And that about wraps it up, and as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their... Changes. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And Allen subbed in for Green. And then for New York, Achua, he's checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play. But I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And New York, looking at who they've got, we've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then there's Achua. And it's McBride in at the one spot. Achua, the pass to McBride. Pass to Towns. Over Eason. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's MP. Bridges with some nice defense.
Man, he looks spooked going up for that, man. You got to go up with a little bit more confidence. You got to say it with your chest.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Thompson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And New York with a change here, too. Cameron Payne's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Allen, that's good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Knicks trail by 18. Payne looking around. Shoots over Van Vliet. New York, no good that time either.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
It's been all about Dylan Brooks for the Rockets. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now here's Brunson. Green is out there with Thompson. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's MP. And it's Green in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Houston leading by 18. Thompson dishes to Allen. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
The Rockets shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. It's Allen on the wing. Defended by McBride. And that one's good. MP.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. McBride passes to Bates-Diop. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Thompson kicks to Green. Green with a screen on Brunson. And there's Green on the assist from Green.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Brunson the pass to Hart. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. McBride's shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Green kicks to Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Evans. Smith comes in for Cam Whitmore. Brooks checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for MP. Lineup here for Houston. Robinson dishes to Towns. Allen against Bridges. To halt the run. Allen with the rebound. Houston leading by 23. Here's Thompson. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Inside.
2 minutes remaining.
Bridges shot. Good.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Holiday surveying the floor.
Hey, let's go. Move around.
Allen for 3. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
New York moving the ball around. Robinson passes to Brunson. There's a screen by Robinson. Fades back. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Fred VanVleet.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Thompson finds MP. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight.